There's a ton of those like be your own bank videos going viral again. I'm assuming because I'm getting so many questions about this. So I just wanted to address this for you guys simply so that you don't get scammed. Now, is whole life insurance inherently a scam? No. Basically what it is taking two parts, right? They're taking the life insurance part and then they're adding in an investment component. But just because you put two things together doesn't make it better. Like the example that I told my students the other day on our call was I could put a microwave on a lawnmower. I could put those two things together. I could heat up my food while I'm mowing my lawn. Does it make it a good match? Does it actually make my life better? No, because the investments, and I've sat through one of these presentations because I wanted to make sure that the information I was giving you guys was accurate. The investments are what I would call subpar. They are going to return you a lot less than what you could just get investing on your own. And then the fees on these are astronomical, and the fees eat into your returns. The same way that I talk about mutual funds with you guys and I say don't buy mutual funds because you're literally paying more to make less. Like if the average return of the market is 10% a year and your mutual fund is saying, well, I can get you 10% a year too, but you're paying 2.5% in fees. You can't actually make 10%. The most you could make is 7.5%. They're taking that fee whether or not you make money. This is basically the same thing. And why the people selling these policies, why it really bothers me is because a lot of times they use something called familiarity bias. So the person selling it to you is like a friend or a family member or a friend of a friend, like somebody that you know. And they use that as a way to get in and actually sell you these products that might not be the best fit for you. And I'm not saying, like when I started this video, I said it's not inherently a scam. Are there the 1% of people, like the top 1%, do they sometimes have these whole life insurance policies? Sure. But that's not how they got rich, which is the way that these people are selling these policies. And what I think a lot of people are missing is you can only be your own bank if you have enough money to be your own bank. So like when I sat through one of these meetings, they were like, well, you could just put in $100,000 a year for the next 10 years. I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, nothing fucking adds up here. Nothing makes sense. And then the returns on the money, we're going to like barely keep up with inflation. And when I really ran through it, I was like, the only person getting rich here is the person selling the policy. For the 1%, can it be a tax efficient way to pass down wealth to their heirs? Sure. Is it the best way for the other 99% to build wealth? Because for those other 99% of people, the better way to build wealth would be to get a term insurance policy that's going to be cheaper. If you have people who are depending on your income, and then invest the difference into the stock market on your own, you'll make more.